Have you sent money to a woman today? Yes, yes, you're about to do a flyer, or you've done the flyer, you've posted it after International Women's Day. What have you done for us today? Hey guys, welcome to Anything Content. My name is Naomi Savi. To my ladies, it's our day. Happy International Women's Day. I know that we're supposed to be celebrated every day because, we actually do try. But we managed today. Anyway, I said that today is our Women's Day special. And guess the topic. Can you guess the topic? I might be a bit biased because I'll be talking to first daughters. But if you're not a first daughter, you're still a woman, please stay. So you know what we are suffering as first daughters. So today I'll be telling you about how I use first daughter pressure as an advantage in my career. It's a superpower if you don't know. Yeah. What do I mean by first daughter pressure? We basically learn to be parents so early in life, especially if you're a first daughter. I get first sons, yeah, but I can't really relate to you because I'm not a guy. But I know my struggle of being a first daughter. I basically learned to be a parent so early in life that I feel like before I hit 18, I was basically an adult. And I never had the chance to grow. So if you have these traits, feeling pressured, feeling of not being good enough, feel this imposter feeling like, am I actually supposed to be here? Do I deserve to be here? Do I have the necessary skills to be here? If you have those feelings, you're a first daughter. Welcome to the club. Or you've already been in the club long enough. But here's how you can turn all these things that you call flaws to a superpower. So let's get started. That feeling of fear that you're not good enough for something that, for example, if you were told to come up with a PowerPoint presentation for an analysis in your company, you probably want to do like a campaign, a social media campaign, and you're not really sure. That fear would push you to do more research. I know I have done it. The amount of research I do when it comes to a topic, let me say I want to run a campaign, I want to pitch a campaign, or I want to write an article. The fear of, I think this is not good enough, would push me to get to the 10th page of the Google search page, right? And so the point that I'll be like, how did I get here? I'll be doing random facts. That is a superpower, because at the end of the day, you would have all the information you need. You will know all the challenges that you're going to come across. You will come off as over prepared, which is a good thing. That is a superpower. Utilize it well. Now, if you're a content creator and you've had these struggles as a first daughter, right, or as a woman in certain fields that are very competitive, that imposter syndrome of making you feel like, I am not good enough, am I supposed to be here? Use that to create authentic and relatable content. Yes. Times that you don't feel like getting out of bed, do content on it. Times that you feel so overwhelmed with work, but you still got your ass out of bed and you still want to work, do content on it. These things that you see as, it's normal, I feel so weird, or I think I am out of my element here. As a content creator, you can use that to come up with relatable content. You can repurpose that content, and trust me, a lot of people are going to relate to those unprepared kind of content, and it will boost your brand. That is a superpower. Next superpower, self-doubt. It comes off without us even trying. I don't know why, it's just there. I do know why, but I don't want to talk about it on this video. But it's just there. Now, that self-doubt leads to curiosity, and it leads to certain solutions, because you just be coming up with solutions that you've never thought of. Have you ever thought about how you come up with solutions last minute as a first daughter? Like, it's like when few minutes to deadline and solutions to what you've been looking for all this time suddenly pops up. That is a superpower. It's not a flaw, it is your superpower. We know how to make the best omelette out of cracked eggs. This is something that I want us to work on. Working on progress, not perfection. Now, as first daughters, I think we've been molded, or we've been told to be perfect, because especially if you now have all girls as siblings, because we're 5 in our family and we're basically all girls. And the thing that everybody told me, you can't falter, you can't make a mistake, or else your siblings are going to fall like you. Don't make this mistake. You want to leave a bad legacy for your siblings. Because of that, we basically had to learn to be perfect. And when we fall short of certain expectations, we beat ourselves up. Don't do that. Try to strive for progress every single day. Was I able to do 10 skips today? Was I able to come up with a script for today? In a month, how many times did I do this thing? So instead of trying to achieve so many bulk things at a time, I try to separate them into habits. In a day, I do 60 skips. I post on my Instagram. On Tuesday, I post on my YouTube. Before the day ends, I prayed. Before the day begins, I prayed. Once those things have been ticked off, I feel satisfied. Focus on your progress. Focus on your journey rather than the perfection that you've been taught to have in your head. Nobody's actually perfect. We just strive to be perfect. Nobody's actually perfect. First daughter pressure constantly pushes you to be the best version of yourself. If you haven't noticed, the you of last year is definitely not the you of today, because you're always thinking, oh, what can I do to be better? How can I be better than this person? How can I be better than last year? How can I be better than last month? It is not a flaw. It is a superpower, and that is something you can leverage in your career. I'm a content marketer, and I am constantly leveraging this superpower. And the last but not the least, firstborn daughters have this strong sense of responsibility. If you're in a team, you basically think that everybody around you, you're responsible for them, even when you're not supposed to be. It can be dicey sometimes. It might be bad for you, but at the same time, it makes you look good in front of your bosses, if you know what I mean. And it makes you detail-oriented. Things that other people might miss because of your sharp eyes and the fact that you're always second-guessing yourself. You are definitely not going to miss it. You are detail oriented. It is a superpower. So these are certain flaws that I no longer call flaws. I call them my superpowers, and I am using them to progress in my career, and you can too. So this is kind of like an inspirational video because it's International Women's Day, and I just wanted to speak to my firstborn daughters because we're alike. And if you're not a firstborn daughter and you're watching this, please forgive me. I just needed to talk to my people, and I hope that this also has helped you as well. I hope that my next video will be as educative, inspirational, and interesting as this one. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.